share with you really what's in it for you. So moving on, we live in an economy where things have definitely changed. The old way doesn't work, and many people are becoming aware in the gig economy, whether you're a 1099 employed, self-employed business owner, but many people are understanding the concept of a side gig in the gig economy, and they understand social selling, and the way we do commerce has completely changed, right? We went from brick and mortar to click and order, and now we have social sellers, attraction marketing. So you do have to get with the times. And usually in a traditional supply chain, you have the company supplier that makes the products, they pass it on to the distributor, it goes to the wholesaler, ends up in the retail shop. And when the customer buys, they're pretty much left with the bag. They're the ones buying for all the price increase. And what RIMAN said was, hey, why don't we leverage the power of word of mouth referral? Because in word of mouth referral, the number one trust factor is the trust and the respect that you have in that relation. And what RIMAN is saying is we're going to cut out all the middlemen. Everything we would do to distribute our products, we're going to cut them out. We're going to make you a RIMAN distributor, give you a non-exclusive right to market all of our products, and in turn, you get to be the one to deliver to the customers, retail shops such as beauty boutiques, med spas, and even on the online e-commerce platform. And they said, we're going to pay you. And if you build a team, we would have never met those sellers and customers if it were not through you. So we're going to pay you an override on all your team building activities as well. And that was a very compelling concept that really shook me to the core, and I leveraged this type of program, and it completely changed my life, guys. As a customer, you have 5% rewards and up to 10% in customer savings. For those of you that have questions on this, we will be addressing it more into the orientation and trainings, but also this will be rewarded to you in the form of a coupon at checkout for all the customers, okay? So moving forward, I get to share with you really our revolutionary revenue share program, really the rewards program. And we have a new concept, but really when you first get started, you start off at the planner rank. And when you're a planner, you're entitled to 10% discount, and whatever you sell to other people that get to like to enjoy the products, you have a 10% rev share program where you're going to be awarded in commissions. Moving on to the second rank, which is the position of manager. Once you sell 3,000 business points, which equates to about maybe $3,300 in products, you're going to get a pay raise, and you're going to achieve the position of manager, giving you an additional 15% pay raise at 25% payout. So some of the nuances to be aware of is you're going to get a base pay of 20% commission plus 5% RIMAN dollars for auto ships that you acquire, consumers that you acquire. But this 5% RIMAN dollar, what we realized is there's a lot of self-consumption with planners that like to enjoy the product. They use the product. A lot of planners have product on slot as well for their K-pop parties. And we thought it was a strategic idea to really incentivize not getting taxed on your purchases and getting real rebates and discounts that really further help you enhance your business, take it to the next level, and really take advantages of the savings. So moving along, when you do 6,000 business points in sales, which would equate to about maybe $6,600 in total sales, you're going to be promoted to the position of senior manager, and you're going to get another additional 10% pay raise on top of that for a total of 30 plus 5. So how this works is you're going to get a base pay of 25%. So whatever you sell, 25% is yours. You sell $1,000, you take home $250, plus you're going to be awarded 5% in RIMAN dollars for all the customer acquisition you do on auto ships and team incentives on unlimited groups. So whatever your team does, you're going to get a kickback on that as well. And moving forward, so these three ranks, what I want to highlight is these three ranks is what I call lifetime ranks. Once you hit this rank, you will never fall out of the position, meaning it's the promise from RIMAN to you that your pay grade will always be in place. You don't need to buy products every month. There is no auto ship program. There is no monthly quota you need to hit. What RIMAN is saying is we want to partner with you. We understand that getting customers is the most powerful thing. And if we could help promote the new person, really use the product, talk about the product, demo the product, and get paid on that consumer sales. This is the promise RIMAN is giving to every single planner. Now, what's in store? As you move along into the compensation plan, as you can see, there's a fourth rank called team leader. Now, this is actually really the highlight of the compensation plan at team leader, because when you see that magic number, 45%, 45% gets paid out to you total, with 40% base pay and a 5% on RIMAN dollars with auto ship customers that you acquire. But what makes this really special is whatever activities happen with planners, managers, and senior managers, whatever doesn't get paid out and left over, it all rises up to the team leader. So it's a really lucrative position. At the team leader rank, this is where you can maybe transition full time. I've seen team leaders make anywhere from high multiple 5 figures to just by selling customers and being able to clear that $10,000 a month income. I'm not making any income claims. This is based on sales and performance, but I'm really giving you the insight on what is possible. It's a very lucrative comp plan. At the team leader rank, if you're able to accomplish about 50,000 business points in a rolling 5 months, which you're going to have many, many senior managers, and planners in your organization, it's going to give you that working full-time on your job and part-time on your fortune, and it's going to give you more time and more things to do on your hands. So moving along in the compensation plan, there's also the prestigious higher ranks. And when you get to director, senior director, or national director, there's more incentives for you to be paid. You're going to lock in that 45% pay grade and an additional 2% override on your entire sales. So on top of the sales that you get, they're going to award you an additional 2% royalty on the entire business that you have accumulated, plus 2 points in revenue share. So what the rev share really is for every profit the company makes, they're going to allocate a small percentage into a bonus pool. And once you hit director and higher, you will be able to participate in that rev share program. Every month it changes, but here's the kicker. As the company grows, this pool is going to be growing, and it's going to be immense. So for those of you that are interested in really changing your face and changing your finances, get yourself to director, senior director, national director. At the senior director, it's 3% override at a participation share of 7 points. At the national director group, you're getting a 4% override with an additional 12-point share. For those of you that have more questions regarding this compensation plan, we do have Tuesday orientation calls that's going to go deep dive into the details. What are the nuances? How does this work? Make sure you guys plug in on the Tuesday orientation call. They're going to dive deep into it. But today, I had a chance to really share with you the compensation plan, really the meat of the move in the plan. And once you hit team leader, how I mentioned, team leader is really the rank that you can go full time. It's a transitionary leadership position. But when you hit team leader, we have a program called the Leadership Check Matching Bonus. Now, this is revolutionary. It's such an amazing compensation plan. I'm really excited about what the team leaders are going to be able to make, because this concept is really I don't make money till you make money. So once you hit team leader and you promote another team leader in your organization, for everything they do and make commission on, when they get paid in that rewards program in the rev share, you're going to be able to get a check match. And what that means is when you break a team leader, when your team leader makes a commission, the company is going to match you 15% on what they make for helping create that rank. And they pay this up to 3 other team leaders below, up to 3 generations. And as you move along in the rank, as you can see, it's a 15, 10, 10. As you get to director, Susan Manuelo, she's unlocked 4 levels at 15, 10, 10, 5. She's at the doorstep of unlocking 5 levels, which at the senior director, you get 15, 10, 10, 5, 5. And at national director, you unlock all 6 levels. This is a very revolutionary plan. I'm willing to guarantee you, once you get to that director, senior director, national director level, your check match income is going to be through the roof. It's a really exciting time to be participating with first movers advantage and a stability of $1 billion company. So here we go. As we wrap this presentation up, I have the honor of introducing to you the starter kits. So we have the US starter kits and the Canadian starter kits. The Canadian starter kits are the equivalent of the US price, calculated in 1.3 multiplication. So it is the same purchase power with the same business points you're going to get. Look, we have anywhere from the 300 set, 1,000 set, and a $1,600 set in US currency. But here's what I want to tell you. Get in where you fit in, where you feel most comfortable. However, if you want to be an entrepreneur, it is absolutely imperative you have some product on hand. you want to at least use the product. And to the minimum, I would recommend at least starting at the 300 BP. The 1500 BP is the absolute best value. You get those collagen masks in there. But really, these are affordable luxury prices. And as you go market these products, lots of times you're going to run into future planners and future customers that want to buy product on slot. You know, I've never seen a car salesman at a Mercedes-Benz dealership explaining to me what an S-Class was, showing me a pamphlet, right? At the least, they take you on a test drive. Why? Because they're selling you an experience. And really, you want to sell an experience. You want people to get their hands on these products, try it. There's going to be a lot of on-slot sales. However, we understand people need to get in where they fit in, and that's totally cool. But if you want to change your face, change your finances, at least start with the 300 kit. Because if you start with maybe a snow enzyme cleanser or one of that would be the equivalent of going to a restaurant, ordering a 5-course meal, eating one appetizer, not eating the main meal, and leaving. So I would recommend at least do that. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, risk-free. Get in where you fit in, guys. Okay. I will be announcing some of these weekly events that are coming. We have Product University. We call it Summer School, June 5th through June 26th, and it will be commencing again July 10th through July 31st. We have these QR codes. Make sure you take a screenshot, register here. Everything you need to know, ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s. Angie is going to lay it down and cover it. Moving along on June 11th, Tuesday, this is the orientation call that I've been talking about. We have some amazing senior directors, team leaders, amazing leaders that's going to go over the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, some of the nuances, some of the questions that you might have pertaining to the compensation plan. Please feel free to plug in. You don't want to miss it. Have your journal ready. Also, we will be launching that gut support promo for the Father's Day, right? Kind of funny how we're doing the deep talk for fathers. Well, anyways, we had an inside joke about that, but gut support, this is one of my favorite products. This is going to be a Father's Day special. Take advantage of these promos. Now, moving along, this is our RIMAN retreats program that we had. Like I had told you, our owners, I have nothing but respect for our owners. You know, when I heard the story about RIMAN and what the U.S. leaders did here, laying the groundwork, and I had heard from second hand that the first founding distributors of the U.S. market got a chance to go visit RIMAN Village, and that really made a big statement to us, right? For the first 4 years of massive momentum RIMAN had, I heard that the first 4 years they had, all they did was stack cash. They didn't buy a yacht. They didn't buy a jet. They didn't go buy a mansion. What they did is reinvest back into the products, reinvest back into the brands. And really, it's just a testimony to what our chairman said at convention, right? Chairman On said, you know, I live in a country in South Korea. I live in the country of South Korea. I cannot speak English, but my best way of communicating with the field will be through my actions. And when you see my actions, you will be able to see my commitment to you. And that spoke volumes to me. When you take a look at RIMAN Village, right? They bought a plot of land on the warmest real estate on the island. They built a 9-villa resort. They built the RIMAN Village Spa, where the Jeju lava energy water flows into there, where we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. And a second investment they made, I saw the RIMAN World Headquarters in Irvine, California. You know, there's really no company like this. It gives you a sense of pride, what you're a part of. Your future is secure here. And with that said, I guess I'll be seeing you guys soon at RIMAN Village. Okay, so in closing, join the movement. Be the first to bring this movement to your community. Here's what I want to tell you as I close. There's a big buzz around K-beauty right now because of social media and the way we communicate today. And right now, it's really the high schoolers that's really taking this by storm. But when you take a look at the industry and how this industry is growing to $100 billion industry, it's really the parents that are buying for these teenagers. The parents are the ones with the purchasing power. So what's happening in the market today is there's a big buzz around K-beauty. People heard about it. They heard how great it is and affordable. Mothers are noticing their daughters with a better complexion, confidence. So they're understanding there's a movement happening, but nobody knows the point of entry, what to buy. Yet here we are marketing the #1 skincare with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And it's not a movement where we're just trying to create a niche, talk about something unique. No, this is in the mainstream market outside of our industry where it's a big craze about it. And I want to talk a little bit about Facebook, right? It's almost like how Facebook took over, because it's a great example of how trends work, right? When Mark Zuckerberg first launched Facebook, he didn't have the intention to be what it is today. He started off as like an alumni Harvard like network that people could stay in connection with. And soon, when this started catching on and went viral, just like how K-Beauty, right? And people started jumping on and participating, and then it advanced to multiple university, and not a Harvard thing, became a multi-university connection platform. And later it became ubiquitous, where everybody came on, and the way we communicate, the way we do things has completely changed and revolutionized. And that's where K-Beauty's at. There's a big buzz, people understand it, but when the mainstream market catches on and understand the efficacy, the affordable luxury, how powerful it is with the climate that we're in, when women are looking at ingredients, they want to know what they're putting in their body. Is this stuff going to give me cancer? What's the price? What's the reviews? In that climate and environment, we are at a truly special juncture where we could capitalize off this moment. So with that said, I want to thank everybody that got on the call today. For those of you that are prospects on this call, let the person know who brought you into Zoom. Let them know. And to the least, take advantage, become a customer, and enjoy the product. So I want to thank you, everybody. The next Zoom that we will be hosting is the June 11th orientation call. Make sure you get on it. Bring a journal, take notes, and I'll see you guys on that call. Thank you very much for being on the call. I'll see you guys at the top. Have a great night. Good night, everybody.